Welcome folks, and this is another edition of Gear Review here at Hartguitar. And today I'm going to show you a little piece of gear that I bought on Amazon again, because it was too cheap and I couldn't resist. I'm talking about this wireless unit over here. It's called Ammoon, is the company's name's brand. It's Ammoon. Maybe it's Ammoon or Ammoon, I don't know. And what you see here is the transmitter that is mounted into my guitar right now. And in the amp, you see this guy over here. And this is the receiver. And altogether, it was just 35 bucks for both units together, and it was pretty easy to install. It came loaded. By the way, you can take it and load it with USB. There's a USB cable coming with the unit, and it was ready to go. And so I plugged it into my amp and into my guitar, and I could start to play. Of course, the first thing I was thinking of is, how far can I get away from my amp? And basically that was one of the first things I started to test. So as you can see, I could walk out of the house into the garden, and I think that's probably like 6 or 9 meters, maybe more, maybe 12 meters far away. And I guess most of you are playing on stages that are, sorry to say that, a little bit smaller. So that's enough. The second thing I wanted to know is it sounding as good as my cable? Because what you just heard and what you heard in the intro is it sounds pretty good. So there's no crackle, there's no distortion or extra distortion that you don't want to. And there's a little bit of, there's a noise that I just don't know if it comes from the receiver, from the transmitter, or if it's the amp. So let's check what the guitar sounds like with the transmitter and then with the cable. I'm going to play some chords and then I switch to the cable again. So, as you could hear, there is like a little hush in the background that you just hear when you don't play. So, like now. And when you start to play, it's completely away. So that's okay for me because I don't want to record with this unit. I just want to sit on my couch and don't want to have any cables lying around while I'm jamming. So that's cool enough for me for a 35 euro unit that's just bought to be used at home for jamming with my amp. And yes, don't have any shitty cables lying around. And so far, that's for me to the sound. Maybe I have to mention that this one is using some kind of wireless frequencies. It says 2.4 gigahertz, which is funny enough the same frequency that my wireless unit for the internet is using. But I don't have any problems with using the wireless unit for my guitar and the internet both at the same time, and all my neighbors didn't say something that they heard my guitar playing on the internet while I was playing. So it seems to be pretty safe. And yeah, as I already mentioned, it comes with a cable from one normal USB to two mini USBs, and then you can plug it into these units. Right now, I'm playing with it since the last 2 weeks. Like, you know, maybe I played 3 or 4 hours with it and it's still working. So it seems to be pretty nice, and you don't have to charge it any time that you played afterwards. So so far that's for me. I think that's all that you have to know. So just buy it and have fun with it. And if you want to use it on stage, why not? Maybe you just use it for this one song when you want to be the big rock star and you have your rock star solo, and the rest of the gig you're playing with your cable. That's one thing that I will do maybe if we are going to play gigs again. Okay, that's it from the Ammoon wireless unit for guitar. Have fun and see you again soon.